Hey guys, I hope everyone is having a lovely day such as I am. Today I'm going to talk about my plan for Bitcoin over the next few days and next few weeks, and I'm going to give you my exact levels, but so that everyone can understand, I'll keep it very simple, but at the same time, very concise and knowledgeable. So last time, if you recall, I was very concise in what I was saying, and I just said, watch this level on Bitcoin and turn off your PC. So it was very easy, and I said that basically Bitcoin was still kind of bearish, and we were having a bearish trend for the moment, and we were not 100% out of the woods yet. And I said this would be the only level you truly need, and above this you can truly go long, but below this, you can be spot, so on and so forth. And basically, one of the reasons I said that, which I thought was very interesting, and I think I opened the eyes of some of you, was simply that this can be considered as a pattern, right? If you recall, and I said that this could be just a retest, and that's why I was kind of, skeptical of the whole situation. And I gave you the example that we saw some time ago, which was this one, and that some people could see this just as a consolidation phase. But if you truly want to, you can divide this into two structures, and again, this retest. So, like, kind of what we're seeing right now. Now, it doesn't mean Bitcoin is extremely bearish and we're going to see 52K. I think it's way too soon to be talking about this. But the way I see this, short term, we can see a very short bounce, something like this, or even a bit higher, get that liquidity and then go lower. But for the moment, I have to say Bitcoin continues to be bearish. And if you want to look at this from another perspective, I really like this chart that I did some time ago. And I said, again, above this level, 67K, 68K, we're really bullish and new all-time high. But below this, if we don't see any strength, then obviously, in my opinion, we're quite sure, almost 100% sure, we're going to see 61, 130 here, which is the range low. You can draw the same thing here if you want to. Let me put it on the daily. So again, if you want to draw the exact same level, you can draw it here. So basically for me, we're almost certain we're going to see this. And if Bitcoin is a bit more bearish, I'm going to give you my scenario. But if you want to see the short-term perspective, let's look at it. We had this bullish pattern, right? Falling wedge. Again, not a very reliable pattern when the trend is down, which you could say it's down for the moment. And then we had this kind of bounce, which was also a Saturday and Sunday, which are usually bullish days. So again, it added some confluence and it was a fake out. So again, short term Bitcoin is not looking too great in terms of trend, but we are on this resistance turn support. So this is why I'm saying we could have a small bounce here. You can draw the same exact level. I told you last time to draw this on your chart too. So, very short term, we could see some sort of bounce, but basically, I don't think it's going to be long lived. And again, my minimum target is at least 61, 130, somewhere there. So we're going to go lower. And Bitcoin has a decent chance to go raid the lows and the liquidity much lower. Let me put this on the 4 hours so you can understand. But basically these 2 wicks, right? And if you remember at some point I said Ethereum is going to dump like crazy, and this was my reasoning. And then we saw Ethereum literally dump like 2 days later when nobody was expecting this. So I think this would be a decent level for Bitcoin to reach, and I don't think it would mean it's bearish. We're just going to grab that liquidity, get these stops out again here. You can see, boom, boom. So, I wouldn't mind 58,700. I think this would be a perfect entry. Now, I know a lot of people are watching that level. So, are we going to get it? Let's say there's a decent chance. Are we sure? No, right? So first of all, I want to see how much we bounce from this level, which in my opinion is the range low. We're going to get it. This is why I'm short on Ethereum. And I've been navigating recently quite well the market. I didn't get trapped for anything. You can ask my private group members if you want to. But again, very short term, it's a fake out. Doesn't look great. So sorry to say it, but I wouldn't be long or anything short term on Bitcoin. That's all I have to say. Now, again, if you truly want to be bullish, you want to see this, but I think, we'll get some other setups. So the good news is, instead of having some shitty entry at 68K, it's much better for Bitcoin to do maybe, something like this, and then boom, and this is how you get your perfect entry, right? So always see the positive side when you can, and this is why I'm saying, short-term Bitcoin is bearish, and we're going to get a bounce somewhere. If it's not here, it's going to be maybe here, and otherwise somewhere here, and then we'll see the reaction obviously at every level, but I don't think it's a bearish thing at all. And Bitcoin doesn't have to raid these stop losses. It doesn't have to. I've seen so many examples where it basically didn't, and it just continued to go up, right? Like here, did you raid those stop losses? No, right? Same thing here. Did you raid all these stop losses? No, again. So you don't have to. So I wouldn't be, expecting 100% chance of us going there. But for the moment, again, you can see nothing is looking too great. And I said that between these two levels, it's chop. But once we have acceptance within one of these levels, then the trend is confirmed. And that, so we can see now we're getting acceptance. What does acceptance mean? It's that you just break a level, or you enter into an order range, and basically price doesn't react. So it's accepting that range. So again, for the moment, very simple, guys. Just draw this on your chart. We might expect some small bounce. I wouldn't trust it. Then we go for the range low, which I think there's a very high chance we do, and then we'll see the reaction there. And if it's quite weak, then this would be the next level that we don't absolutely have to go, but probably. All right, guys, this was very simple, very concise, and that's all I have for you today. So thank you, guys, and see you next time.